You have an iPhone, I want to show you something in there. Take your iPhone out and go into settings. From settings, scroll down just a little bit and hit general. Then go all the way down to the bottom to legal and regulatory. And when you hit legal and regulatory, you'll see a little menu up top. About 4 down is RF exposure, radio frequency radiation. But what they're telling us in that fine print disclaimer is that this device was tested at a distance from the body. So don't put it up to your head. Don't tuck it in your bra or your suit pocket or your shirt pocket or your waistband or your back pocket. We're seeing a doubling and quadrupling of colon and rectal cancers now. Wow. We're seeing increases in breast cancers in both men and women. So the next paragraph in that fine print disclaimer says to use a hands-free option. Use speakerphone. So those are some of the long-term consequences.
Shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. I want to give double honors to our elders and apostles that taught us the 144% truth. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And it's going to be a quick video going into what you just seen on the screen, because I saw this the other night and I actually, went on my phone and searched it out, and it's true. Okay, you can follow the steps that she showed, and it's going to say exactly what it said on the screen about how these iPhones emit, pretty much radiation. And the newer phone that you get, the newer your phone is, the more, all you're doing is upgrading your tracking device and, your weapon of destruction, because that's what it is. These, and they do this on purpose. So let me start with this right here. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, all right, which his schemes and plans. This man wants to depop, all right. So he sell you these phones at a ridiculous price, and I have you, and I have you going, people be going broke for these phones, and the whole time it's giving you, problems. It's gonna give you problems, man. All right. She said it's doubling and quadrupling in, these different cancers, and I know this is all done on purpose, man. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We are not ignorant of his devices, his schemes, his plans. Like I said, and that's to depop. All right. So, you got people out there that they'll have the latest phone, but then they got to get, when a new one come out, they got to go get that one. It's keeping up with the Joneses. Me personally, I always had the oldest phone, but then what they do now is they make them uncompatible, where you can't download certain apps, you can't upgrade the phone if it's too old. So they try to force you to get these newer phones, which is, can cause problems. Can cause problems, man. This is why you're seeing, that C word, increasing amongst people, youth, and it's crazy. This is why you got to always pray to YAHAWASHI that he protects you and, and your family. Then you got, these routers in your houses, they emitting, harmful frequencies. It's just crazy, man. But this is the world that we're living in, all right? And we got to understand that it's YAHAWASHI that's, allowing these devils to do this for his purpose, all right? Because the Lord is not coming to save, all so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, or even the whole world, as some people think, or anybody can be saved. No, the Lord is only coming to save a remnant, all right? So with that, we got to, walk, in the light, watch how we carry ourselves, and don't be ignorant. Scripture says, if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Right? So you got, evil, bad times ahead. And through the Spirit, we are trying to hide ourselves from that, man, any way possible. We go into this stuff about the food. The food is all messed up. Everything is messed up, man. But you got to study these things, get an understanding of these things, so you can try to avoid these things to the best of your ability, and also avoid, avoid them for your children and whatnot, man. But I just thought that was interesting that she said that, because we are definitely under the claw of Satan, and this devil is trying to destroy. He wants to destroy, man. All right, let me see what else I got. What else I had? Oh yeah. And this just goes to show you, man, that this place is not for us. This is why we go so hard for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and doing this work and serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai so that, Lord willing, we can be delivered out of here sooner than later. Okay? It says, Micah chapter 2, verse 10, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. All right? So this is not our rest. This place is not for us. This place is not for our turn. Amen. This place is completely wicked. All right? And when you come to understand that, you're gonna move differently, man. You know, you're gonna move, with caution. All right, so you ain't got to go out and get the newest phone when it come out, because all you doing is, putting yourself in danger. And that's why I do these videos, to warn our people as well, because a iPhone is the most used phone, the most used brand, in America and probably in the world. All right, which all phones emit, these frequencies. But especially these 5G phones, you see at the top of the screen, or to your left or maybe to your right, it says 5G. These newer phones are 5G. The older phones, they're not 5G. I got phones that I use still to this day that's not 5G. But when you go get one of these newer phones, which I was forced to get this phone because my old phone started acting up, and then we got to do this work. So that's why, like I say, you got to stay prayed up, man. It says, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you. And how is it going to destroy you? If you get too caught up and too comfortable in this place, you can't even eat, like that. Anything you eat is poison. Anything you drink is poison. Anything and the air you breathe is poison. The clothes you put on is poison. The technology that you use is poison, man. And the people that are of this world, they're always trying to, get the latest tech. They're always with the latest this, the latest that. Well, I'm here to tell you that the latest, the latest technology is purposely, designed to destroy you. All right. So if you have any sense, you gonna consider that, man. But yeah, so you got these videos out all over the internet. I posted a video the other day where people had called. They put the phones by a champagne bottle. And then they all, made phone calls, and then they made the cork off their champagne bottle pop off, man. So these are just, small examples of how this man is, destroying us on, a daily scale. Okay, this man is constantly trying to take us out. So this is why we got to continue to pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Let me grab this too. All right. Because our heart's desire is to get the hell up out of here, bro. Our heart's desire is not to get comfortable here, not to be, rubbing elbows with these people. Our heart's desire is to get the hell up out of here. All right. This place is completely wicked, completely defiled and polluted, and it's really destroying us. Second Ezra chapter 2 verse 13. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. All right, the kingdom is already prepared for us, man. So the Lord is preparing a place of paradise for, Israel, starting with the elect. He's preparing a place. He has prepared a place of paradise for us. But here we in hell. This is the valley of the shadow of death. The things that we have so readily available here, most countries don't even have. And then the things that we do have that's so readily available, they have, these underlining, situations where they cause underlining conditions that you might not even think about. All right, you might not even consider. You might think, oh, well, it's not a big deal. It's not all that. Let me grab that too. Because you got people that look at this and, oh, well, everything is poisonous. Yeah, but do your best to avoid as much of that shit as possible. If you know it's good for you. It says, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 5 verse 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. So you see these little things, you can't be ignorant, man. Pay attention to the little things. Pay attention to detail. Me personally, I'm very detailed. All right, I pay attention to the little shit, and shit like this right here is big shit to me, and this is big to me, man. All right. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what this devil is doing. We know how he get down. We know his plans. And it's our job to warn our people. This is Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant, which means to not know. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. And this is the problem with majority of these people that claim to be men of the Lord. They love to slumber. They're sleeping. They're not really, warning you of the dangers around you, A lot of guys have sold out 501c3 teaching false doctrines. It's crazy, man. It says, yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. You see, and that's the situation that we in too. People, everybody just in their own little world, bro. Everybody's in their own little world. Nobody really considers anything anymore. Nobody really, puts much thought into these things anymore. And that's because Esau is doing a great job with that damn fluoride, man. He got your brain, you know, fucking heavy metaled up so you can't even think straight. All right? Can't even think straight. So, hey, man, that was just something real quick I want to touch on in the spirit. I praise me, edifying to the whole elect. Double honor to our teachers, the elders and apostles that taught us 144% truth. I praise lessons been edifying to the whole elect. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Baba Shalom.